In less than 13 hours, the New Patriotic Party will go to the polls to elect a flag bearer ahead of the 2024 general elections. But information trickling in indicate that the primaries in the Sunyani East constituency has been put on hold. The Electoral Commission has confirmed that delegates in the constituency would therefore be disenfranchised as the NPP goes to the poll on Saturday, November 4, to elect a flag bearer to lead the party in the 2024 elections. According to party sources, a high court in Sunyani had set aside a constituency album following an injunction filed by some aggrieved members of the party in relation to the constituency primaries. Dr. Siribo Kwaku is Deputy Director of the EC in charge of electoral services, and he's joined us on the phone. Now, Doc, I'm grateful for joining us. First off, how is the preparations for tomorrow's exercise? Dr. Kwaku, I want to understand from you how the preparations are for Saturday's exercise.
Hello.
Hello, Doc. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. I'm saying that I am a director, not a deputy director.
Okay, director, yes. Thank you for the correction. Yeah,
so now come with your question.
Yeah, so I wanted to find out from you how the preparations are for tomorrow's exercise.
Oh, thank you very much, and my regards to you and your colleagues, your listeners. By the grace of God, everything is fine. All materials that are needed are deployed now, and we are ready for tomorrow.
We understand that the Sunyani East constituency has been put on hold, and you have confirmed. Can you give us more information about this in terms of reasoning?
Well, what I would say is that the register is compiled by the party, and according to the party, Sunyani East is not included because there's a court case over there. I don't have the details of the court case.
Okay, so what it means is that for Saturday's exercise, Sunyani East is not part. Do we know of any other constituency that is also not going to vote tomorrow?
Of the 275 constituencies, there's only Sunyani that is not voting.
All right. And the exercise is starting at what time tomorrow?
We are starting at 7 o'clock in the morning and close voting at 2 p.m.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here. Now, four candidates: Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, former Greek Minister Dr. Efri Akoto, Engineer Francis Adainimo, and Asen Central MP Kennedy Japan will be contesting and courting for the vote of over 204,000 delegates to lead the NPP into election 2024. It is a choice that would either break the party or either break the eight or send the party to opposition. But first, who are these people? Elton Brobe of our political desk reports.
The ballot has 63-year-old Member of Parliament for Asin Central Kennedy Ohene Ajipom occupying the number one spot. The former Adisale and Fordham University graduate has in the last 22 years represented his constituency in Parliament, but now he wants to represent the entire nation as president.
Ghanaians see me as somebody different from real politicians who always think of the next election and therefore are not able to speak the truth. Ghanaians see me as somebody who is bold, who speaks the truth, who cares for the ordinary people.
Born some 60 years ago, Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is second on the ballot, but is first in the NPP presidential race. Having been brewed in the Port of Economics from the Beckenham, Oxford, and Simon Fraser universities, Dr. Bawumia is confident of victory.
I've been to every constituency, slept in many constituencies, and I know the ground. So, as they say, follow who know road. I know the road, and not only do I have the experience,
We apologize for the technical hitch there. Now, let's take you to the Mampong constituency in the Ashanti region, where only polling station officers, member of parliament, and district chief executives in the area will be participating in the polls because the party was unable to hold elections for constituency executives and electoral area coordinators after some aggrieved party members contested polling station elections in court. Listen to this report by Joy News' Nana Aljima.
Though the court has given a verdict on the contested Mampong local polls, the NPP was unable to organize the outstanding elections. Ashanti Region organizer for the NPP, Francis Adomako, explains the decision to restrict the election in the area to the already elected officers is well accepted by all.
Now, God being so good, the polling station officers have been mandated only to cast their ballots. There are no electoral area coordinators. There are no constituency officers. So it means apart from the polling station officers, the MP there and the MC there would add up to the polling station officers to cast their ballots. Some people who were not so happy about the process that went on during the time we were having the reorganization of our party. In the case of Mampong, some people felt that they are supposed to belong to a particular police station of which they were denied to contest for one reason or the other. So they took the issue to court, and it has been back and forth. So it means that with Mampong, polling station election went on there, but we couldn't go to the next process. And because of that, it had been hanging for quite a long period of time.
The Ashanti region has the second largest delegates of 34,987 for the presidential primary. Mr. Adomako says the security agencies and Electoral Commission are the only mandated agencies for the election conduct.
Now, in the region, there are certain constituencies that have huge numbers. So those constituencies that have huge numbers, the Electoral Commission has divided that constituency where they will be casting their ballots into two stations, A and B. For instance, Kwabri East has huge numbers. So the polling station in which they will be casting their ballots will be A. There will be two stations, A and B. There are about 10 constituencies which are huge in the region. So 10 constituencies will be having two stations, A and B.
For Joy News, Nanaya Ojima, Kumasi.
But the party insists that the case of Mampong will not affect the sanctity of the elections. Listen to the Secretary of the NPP Presidential Elections Committee, William Yamua, who spoke with my colleague, Emefa Apau, earlier, also refuting claims of vote buying and delegate camping.
We don't anticipate any chaos or any turnout of events that will affect smooth process of tomorrow, because one, we had a court ruling, and then we have to respect the decision of the court. So all arrangements made across the country, same has been extended to Mampong constituency. So we are very optimistic and hopeful that we're going to have a successful turnout of events at Mampong.
How about the issue of vote buying, delegates influencing and camping?
We have no evidence or report of such nature. However, we do appreciate that the game politics comes with propaganda. The game politics comes with the tracking of accounts. The game politics come with the fabrication of stories. So for us as a body coordinating and then supervising this event, we have no knowledge of issue of vote buying.
Okay.
But it may also interest you so that at a given time, we got people who came out to say that certain personalities, high-profile personalities in our party and this country, traveled to India to procure a device which its primary objective or function is to remove people's names from our album, which, of course, is false. So if tomorrow or today somebody is also fabricating a story of vote buying, it is possible because it's part of the game politics.
Now, still in the Ashanti region, with few hours to the National Delegates Congress of the NPP, some constituencies in the region are contesting the voters register. That's what they call the album. The Asoko constituency, for instance, is claiming some delegates were not captured in the register. The Electoral Commission, in a meeting with executives of the constituency, rejected a proposal for a supplementary register. Head of the EC in the Ashanti region, Benjamin Bano Bill, says rectification can only be done by the NPP's election committee through the commission's headquarters.
No, our election is register-based. If your name is not on the final voters register, you cannot vote. And the register was compiled by the party, and then they brought it to the Electoral Commission. And that is what we are going to use tomorrow. As you indicated, about 35,756 delegates will be voting tomorrow. All of this number, their names are on the register. I think Asokwa just left here. Asokwa, the party executive, some of them came here, complained that some people do not have their names, some of their members do not have their names on the register. And we told them that if they have anything to do, they need to trash it out with their National Election Committee. And then National Election Committee will get to the head office of the Electoral Commission. And then if there's anything to go by, head office will also inform us as to the next line of action. But for now, we are going to go ahead and have the election with the register that has been given to us. We are not going to accept any supplementary register at the polling stations. Everything that we are going to do are all the things that have been brought to us from our end, the Electoral Commission head office.
Already, election materials have been dispatched to various districts of the Ashanti region. Mr. Bio says the materials will remain in the custody of the police.
We have gotten all the materials needed for the exercise. In fact, yesterday we received all the ballot papers required and then the register, they call it the party album. We kept them at the police armory, at the regional police command. This morning we went for it. We invited all our district officers. They came here under police escorts. We gave them their materials, they checked them, and they've taken them back to their districts. It's not going to be kept at the district offices. They are going to be kept at the district police command, their armory. So I would say that all that we need to take off tomorrow is set. We have briefed our officers as to what they should do. And officials who are recruited for the exercise have also been briefed. So what we are going to do tomorrow is to do what we know best to ensure that free and fair election is conducted. And again, to ensure that the results that will be declared will be a true reflection of the people who voted. So that in the end, whoever won will then be proud to say that, yes, I won because the people voted for me, the delegates. And whoever will lose will also accept it and say that, yes, I did my best, but it's a genuine vote that I had from the delegates. So that is what we are poised to deliver come tomorrow. Security issues is with the police, and we have had a lot of interaction with them, and they are also poised to deliver. So we are hoping for a better tomorrow.